Alright, so now we're moving on in our adventure in Sokovia here. The second episode of the Rise of Ultron Freeplay level here in episode 84 of LEGO Marvel's Avengers. And look, there's the Collector right there on the left, as we are now in Captain America and Thor's part of the level. So you can see the Collector wants a flag, and there's a obvious flag there, but sometimes these things are not so obvious. So we're going to have Vision running around. We have to worry about, again, the Ultron sentries, which are going to keep spawning in here. I'm going to try to use the Falcon to clear them out with his guns. But there are several things you can see that we need to do around these parts. First off, we need to put out this fire. So we're going to go do that by grabbing created character here and freezing that. Now that opens up a spot that we need a bigger character who can break things to go in and break things. So we need to go and find somebody like that, and my, sort of default answer for these questions is the Hulk. But we do need to line it up in order to make it work. Once you do that, there's the 7th mini-kit. And then because we missed 2 mini-kits on our way here, there's only 1 more mini-kit in this level. So we're going to bring in Spider-Man and send him over to the little Avengers markings to use his spider sense. Just speed that up, and it looks like we're going to end up going back to Hulk in order to open up the back of that truck. So we're going to go into the truck here, and okay, we ripped it out. Now we're going to throw it somewhere. I'm going to throw it at this Ultron guy. Didn't kill him, unfortunately. And then we get shot by this fighter that's sort of drifting over the field here. Hard to see what's going on here, but it does look like the parts to a speed platform. So it might be best to go into the vision and try to manipulate the things just like that. So now we need a speed character, so we're going to go away from the Hulk and down toward the Iron Bulldog. Flip him in, and there he goes over the flagpole, and there is the flag that we need to give the Collector. Okay, we've also got the blur attack going, so it looks like we've created extras. But now we have the red brick. So we don't need to worry so much about so we don't need to worry about that, but we do have 1 more mini kit to run into, and it's evidently over here in this fallen train. So we're going to have to work our way around the train. You can see there's a Avengers detector marker there, so we'll put in, we'll let Spider-Man try to figure out what's going on here. It's a grapple point, which means that, we can use Spider-Man there too. Stan Lee's trapped in this side of the bus, so we'll go get him out with a little assistance from Quake. Alright, so now we've rescued him, and now we need to go and we do need to pick up that flag. Oh, I'm sorry, the flag just respawns. We don't have to worry about that. So we need to find somebody with a grappler, and again, that should be Spider-Man. But first, let's deal with this electric switch hopefully this doesn't send us forward into the level. Okay. Alright, so the enemy ship now shows us our pathway through. Now we can use the Falcon's grapple gun to pull down that thing, and it looks like there is a... Okay, so not a mini kit, but actually a character token in there. So there's still one mini kit left for us to find. And now we're gonna send in more Ultron dudes, and they're gonna get blown out of the sky by a Quinjet, so that's not bad. And so now Falcon is just blowing up vehicles and shooting Ultron guys. And now we need a Captain America appearance. So let's clear out these Ultron baddies. Yeah, we'll lose a life somewhere in there. And then there is the cement that we need to fill this hole with so that Captain America and Thor in the story could walk across, but in this case we're going to have Vision just sort of floating across it. Alright, and so now Cap got to the other side. There's some fire for us to deal with. So even though we could do it with Captain America, I just like the Ice Beam. I really like the Ice Beam in LEGO Marvel Superheroes, and you really don't get to use it enough in this game because there's only a couple characters. I think Lafay, the Frost Giant, may be the only character who has a Ice Beam that works like Iceman's Ice Beam, and I'm not a big fan of the villains. Alright, so Hulk breaks us through the truck, which will become our passage, except that Hulk is actually too big to make it through the truck. So we're going to have to change characters if we want to get Hulk through. And becoming the Vision has only temporarily changed the issue. Right, so now we are going to change over to Spider-Man because I can see the Avengers thing on the far part of the screen. A little bit of super move there. Get the stud multiplier up. Now this is going to be an Avengers super move, so we're going to need an Avenger to activate that. And as far as this is concerned, Vision is not considered an Avenger for those things. Alright, so there's a golden thing to deal with. And Vision can handle that. So let's switch over to Vision and put him to work. Okay, blows it up. Now we need to telekinetically mess with what's left. And now we need to build these little parts that are on the ground here and turn them into a mini kit. Alright. So now it's just a matter of getting some of these Ultron guys off long enough for us to activate this special move. Again, Vision can't really do it. Thor can. And it turns out that we need a shield and a hammer. So since we've got Captain America right here, courtesy of this, just being a character we get to use in the story mode, then we'll switch over to Spider-Man, who we're going to change until Hawkeye, Falcon, there's Thor. And that blast will end the level for us and begin to set things up for the final level Fall of Ultron with all of its neat little stuff. So, before we go there, we're not done here. We still have too many kits that I owe you. So we'll spend the next video showing those off. And then potentially moving on to the last level, Fall of Ultron. Right now we've got Thunder Strike, Ultron Sentry. Found the red brick, we saved Stan Lee, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.
Thanks for getting me out of that jam, true believers.